Yo, yo, yo. Can everyone hear me? Let's see. Oscar, my man. Yo. Let's see if we can catch something this PA. Yes, I know it's. You guys take anything this morning? Welcome to Project 365. Welcome home. Oscar, my man. Bro, I see you in every stream, bro. Do you sleep? Bro, Alex D. Almost how is everything going live from these guys or what? Alex, I see you in here often too. Do you follow some trades? Do you follow some trades? Do you follow some? Yo, 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 yes, sir, we good, G? Yes, sir. All loud and clear. Hell yeah. Nah, bro. What time zone do you live at, Oscar? Guys, hola, hola. Unique Hospitality 557. Hola, hola. Banger with Jake in the morning. Hell yeah. What did he take? I skipped AM this morning. Just given where we are on the charts, let me see. Let me make sure we are. Let's do this. Let's open this up. Okay. So yeah, let's break it down real quick. Not really interested in much today going into the session. We took out all-time highs, right? And we are currently inside of Friday's bar, right? On the 4-hour, we are essentially respecting that order block here, which is this purple rectangle. We respected it. Meantime, ES, or let me hold off. So we respected that. So we're currently, essentially, if I would want to take anything, it'd be to the upside. We respected a small little bearish fair value gap here in premium of this leg. So if I were to be interested in anything, which quite honestly, if I do take anything today, it'd probably be on evals. Or we'll see how price action unfolds, but something like this looking to catch a potential higher low. Now look at the divergence between ES and NQ. ES is creating higher highs and higher lows, right? While NQ is literally, you could call it in this range, right? NQ or ES is slowly trailing up, right? Creating higher highs, higher lows, and holding each prior higher low, right? Meanwhile, NQ just completely is, even overnight, we've been on a range. We pushed up before market open and then we dumped. So it's given context on the higher timeframes and on the lower timeframes, which for me, higher timeframes would be the daily 4-hour and lower timeframes would be 5-minute, 15-minute hourly. We're not really setting a clear, obvious direction. We can stay in this zone, I guess, all the remainder of the session and not really go anywhere essentially. Again, pair that up with, given that we've taken out prior high of day, or sorry, not prior high of day, prior all-time highs. I expect this week to either be rangy or just tricky, I guess. I'm anticipating some sort of a pullback or some sort of pause before we either continue or sell off and come back into the range essentially. So for now, again, if I were to look for anything, before the stream started, I was like, we could potentially come back down and I can catch a small piece of this leg down into discount, right? But not really willing to put on risk just yet. I want to see a little bit more. We'll see how the next hour unfolds. Let's see chat. My dog, good afternoon, squad. Jake, what's up, brother? No sleep? You're MST? Oh, okay. Rye guy, the fly guy. What's up? What trade did Jake take this morning? I peeped in a little bit after his stream ended and kind of skimmed to see what he took, and I think he took a long in this area, right? I think he took a long. He caught this long, right? Sup, boys? Wrong and Jake need to get some sleep. Wrong more than I see wrong in every single stream, which is crazy to me. We blew an account first, then caught a long. Hell yeah, Alex. Did you catch that long as well? The one Jake took this morning? Ask Emily. Who's Emily? What's up? What's up? Oh, hey, what's up? He was up? Jake's new crush. I caught the winning long on NQ with Jake before the drop. Hell yeah. Before, I know we essentially, I guess we could talk about this a little bit. I was kind of reviewing price action and looking to see what we did right before the stream started. And again, I skipped AM. I don't really like, especially with how price action, this is another thing. Context is huge. We just ran last week. I mean, if you want to take this whole move, we just ran 3,500 points on the NQ without any sort of pullback or pause or consolidation. And we, going into the morning, we gapped down, right? So if you are taking anything, you need to be quick with, you should be in scalping mentality, right? You shouldn't be looking to hold anything for a prolonged period of time. But the first two he lost, he got in a little early. I see. Oh yeah, that I lost my train of thought there. What I was looking at was how price action was delivering. Like if we go back and look at every up candle before the down move, right? Respected there on the 5. This is the 5 minute on NQ. Respected there, right? Respected here. So everything's been getting respected. And now after we took out London lows, right? And essentially created divergence here with ES, we are now slowly uptrending or slowly beginning to get a change in character. So if we delete this, now what I'm paying attention to is that last down candle, right? Now serves as sort of support, right? So we are in premium of the range. So I'm anticipating some sort of pullback. I don't know how far we're going to get that pullback, but once we do, or if and when we do, I'd then kind of dive in deeper on the charts and break it down with you guys. But we got that down candle, then we got this down candle. We'll see how this 15-minute closes, but ideally something like this would be nice. Price is fractal, right? Like if we look at the 4 hour, let's delete all these. That down candle on the 4 hour got respected. We literally just wicked down below it and are continuing higher. So I wouldn't doubt it if we continue uptrending for now to get that gap fill on the new week opening gap. And what is it? ES is looking to be more, getting more of a cleaner uptrend, right? Rather than NQ. I like using them both side by side to determine overall bias because and here's the thing, ES holds more weight given it's cumulatively more, it has more names in its index, right? So whatever, if I'm, for example, a little bit more bearish on NQ, but ES is showing a stronger sentiment, I like to, I guess, either skip the trade or just take a step back, right? Because ES will more than likely always win. It's like the big brother. Bro, you got a Toxica Latina asking for a friend, Jake. Man, should I go back and watch it? Did I miss something, Jake? Oh man. I've been scalping, bro. I've been scalping today, but with that push up 380 so far today, 800 more to pass my TPT. Trying hard not to force anything. Yeah, bro, if you're trying, you missed a lot. Yeah, if you feel like you're trying to force something, bro, again, less is more, bro. If you already up 380 so far, 800 more to go. Yeah, if you're up already, bro, I'd say call it. Either get another account and try to get that account up. But if you're, yeah, I mean, I guess it's different with evals, but if you're feeling like you're trying to force something as it is, just call it, bro. WW. Yeah, you missed a lot, bro. So wait, maybe Emily? Wait, maybe. Yeah, I should go back. I'll watch it during my treadmill session. Man, chat. For those who follow me on Instagram, I've been losing weight, right? I have a trip coming up and I've been losing some pounds. Over the weekend, I went on complete absolute tilt. I started with the cheat meal, which was on Friday evening after a long work week. And then it turned into a cheat day, and then it turned into 2 cheat days, and then it turned into a disaster. And I weighed myself this morning and I was not happy. So I'm gonna try to lock in and I'm gonna try to lock in this last week. Lomeli, you speak Spanish? That accent was legit. Yeah, I speak Spanish. Spanish was my first language. What up, bro? Took my paid after we talked last Friday. Been in that long today since 26600. Damn, you caught the absolute bottom, which is, yeah, that was a good long. If you took that long, that was essentially, let me see. So I'm guessing you took the long off the test of the opening print for Sunday's open, after taking out all these lows. Yeah, that was a good trade. Some sort of playing a reversal back into the range. Nice. Been in the long today. Are you still in the long, bro? Jerson? It happens, bro. Yeah, it happens, but it sucks that I have to really lock in today. I have to, what I'm gonna do literally after the stream ends is go get or get a membership at this one gym with this sauna and literally hit the sauna every day, bro. What up, Lomeli? PA is putting me to sleep, bro. No trades for me currently. Yeah, I was talking to Jake before stream started. I was like, this is not a, at least for me, I want to see, and that's part of the reason why I didn't even look at price this morning, was because of context, right? We gapped down in this sort of environment. I want to see price develop and give me some sort of narrative. And it's going to be the same thing once we break out to all-time highs on NQ. You're going to have to, it gets a little trickier because you have to let narrative build. You have to let price action develop because you don't have any prior history or data back to the left of you. So it becomes a little trickier. You have to adjust with market conditions, and markets like this, right, where you're looking to trade this and you're looking to the left of you, you have highs, here, you have fair value gaps, you have order, whatever, right? You have data to go based off of. Whereas in here, where I'm expecting range or some sort of pullback, but even if we push higher, I'm still going to be more patient to execute trades given where we are, right? I'm still going to put on trades, but it's just switching your mindset to how you hold trades, right? Most of my trades are going to be literally just a high of day because we literally have no context. We have nothing to go off of. 4 contracts took 50% partials. Hell yeah, Jerson. Are you targeting the new week opening gap, or what are you targeting? It's good marketing, bro. What's good marketing, Oscar? Oh yeah, I'm trying to reach that gap. Yeah, bro, same. I think for this session, that's the overall target for myself. We just tapped into that 15-minute order block here. We'll see. Let's see. One thing I noticed, one second, chat. Let me lock in. Yeah, nothing. I want to see more of a pullback, more of a deeper retracement. Victoria, what's up? What's up? I remember your name. Mile Truck Power. What up, y'all? Scroll up, bro. Oscar, scroll up. Scroll up, scroll up. Let's see. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The winning long. MST, no sleep. Yeah, I missed it, bro. I don't know. Bro, my name. Are you looking for a retest of the high of NQ? Yeah, so for like so to break it down, I'm essentially long bias, right? I'm not looking for any shorts. I'm looking for a continuation, especially with this sort of momentum we've been having. We respected that order block, right? We retested the new week opening gap, opening print essentially. On the hourly, we took out these swing lows or London lows. Literally, another thing I look at is the reaction off of lows. So if this reaction off of this low would have like closed down here, it'd be a different story. But we literally took them out, came back into the range. So now what I'm anticipating is us to fill the new week opening gap. I mean, not necessarily today, but for now, literally what I'm waiting for is some sort of pullback back into that. I'll leave that on there, I guess. ¿Qué pasa, amigo Raúl? Thank you. Of course, Victoria. Thank you for asking questions. 1 hour. We have this hourly gap deal. Yeah, 15-minute has literally just respected that last down candle before the up move, and we're continuing the uptrend. On the 5-minute, price is fractal, yo. So it's like every down candle or series of down candles is being respected now. So I'm just here painting the picture, given that I'm not really interested in much at the moment currently. Order block here. Whoops. Order block here. Order block here. And yeah, we're continuing this sort of delivery. At this point, we also delivered into the 15-minute order block, which is this one, the last down candle. So price action currently is bullish. You shouldn't be shorting this. Pair that up with 4-hour context, right? We're literally just tapping into the 4-hour order block, and the rejection off of these lows leads me to believe that we're going to trade higher. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I got full conviction after we got past the 15-minute FVG. The 15-minute, this one, correct? After we inverted this one. Yeah, I see that, bro. That's a good yeah, and even then, like, we inverted it, we came back into discount, and then we respected that order block, right? And we have just been delivering bullish since. Now, yeah, the trade you took, bro, here at the lows, which was in the AM session, was probably the best, or one of the better entries if you were long biased, but yeah. Probably would have been out most of my position if you caught it from down here, bro. You said 600s. Assuming your stop was low. Yeah, probably would have been out most, especially given we're in premium of this range. And sure, like price can, you can have full on 100% conviction price is going to go up here, but if you got to, for me at least, if I catch a good piece of the pie or a good piece of the move, and I have some sort of areas where price could reject, I always take it off, or I try to at least. But you did good though. You took half off, which is always amazing. Always, always amazing. I guess a little thing I was thinking about before stream started, I was thinking about how, like, mentally, how this week a lot of traders, I like to think about certain things I'm going to talk about during stream. And the main thing that came to mind that I was explaining to one of my friends that trades was traders are going to see this action here and try to keep trading that way into the coming week, right? When they don't realize that when the move, at least for me, it was up until one day, Tuesday. It was like Tuesday. Once Tuesday was over, I was like, okay, we are clearly not wanting to go lower, right? But we get to a certain point where it gets, especially with like an index like NQ, we need a pullback or a pause. And I think, given how we react in the coming days, right? I mean, for all I know, we could just keep going, right? It doesn't matter, but it'd be safe to trade in a way that's a little bit more conservative, especially us right now. Currently, we're trading in prior day's action. We're trading inside a range of the prior day. And on top of that, if we look at the hourly, we're literally up and down, up and down. This is the hourly, right? So yeah, I think mentally you should go into this coming week not expecting this, right? You should be a little bit more conservative on where you choose to put on risk, and understand that the higher time frame narrative needs a consolidation. It needs a pullback. Not that it will happen, or not that it has to happen, but it'd be healthy to assume that the next, at least if we look at the weekly, it'd be healthy to assume that the next 2 weekly candles would look something like that. Let's turn that into, at least for mine, it's gray. Whoops. Something like that. It'd be healthy to think that the next week's candle, if we are bullish, we get some sort of consolidation. I'm not saying it will happen, but, or at least one weekly candle, and then the next one would look like this. This is the narrative that I'm kind of anticipating and preparing for, right? So when I see price action like this, that we gap down into a prior day range, and then I zoom into the hourly, I'm not like, yes, a trade into high of day sounds good, but I'm waiting for confirmation. And yeah, just more narrative. So I just wanted to touch on that before. I mean, we all go into the week and try to, like Jake was explaining, like if you were to literally just take any long somewhere in the open last week, you would have probably printed. So I'm not saying that's not going to keep happening, but just prepare yourself for markets to constantly change. Last week was a anomaly in my opinion, and I think you should take it as such, right? Price ranges for most of the time, which is kind of important to really understand that. Now I want pie. Man, it was painful to watch this a lot because I was long biased, but I had to wait and be patient. Yeah, bro. I think, but you did good though. You were patient, but I guess what I'm getting at is I mean, trade whatever the chart presents you, right? But understand that this is different than for example, like this, right? This action we had last week was interesting. And I learned a lot from last week, honestly. It's like when price action wants to go, it'll go. And when it doesn't, it's not going to, right? what you call confirmation. So for me, bro, I'm trading under the premise that we are respecting that 4-hour order block, right? On the hourly, we took out London lows and we respected the opening print. We are currently in premium, right? Discount premium. We're in premium of this range, right? So I can see us getting some sort of pullback. And if we do, right, I'd be looking to take a long in that area. For now, given how we're trading, I can see us pull back from here. And once we do, I would then be more interested in taking a long, right? For now, I mean, for now I can miss it for all I know, right? I can just keep going straight into draw. But for now, what I am seeing is kind of what I broke down earlier, which was we took out these lows, that last down candle before the up move, which was here, got respected. That inverse fair value gap. Here, let me delete this. This is the 4-hour order block. That inverse fair value gap, or that fair value gap got inverted, and we went down, retraced into that last down candle, pushed up. This line here is where we currently just tapped into. And if we go on the 5-minute, every down candle, which is this one, these series of down candles got respected. This down candle got respected. So everything's getting respected. Even if an entry in this area, which was when stream started, wouldn't be too bad. But I want to see some sort of pullback. So let's delete this. And if I don't get it, I'm okay with it, like I said. But I'm more comfortable taking that trade with a pullback. So yeah, we'll see. And if we continue, that's okay as well. Bro, you're smooth with explaining this. Shout out to you, man. Jerson, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Sometimes I hop on here and yeah, to be honest with you guys, I hop on here and I feel like I have to take something, right? And I need to get out of that. I need to get out that mindset of like feeling that I need to prove that I can trade, right? So I hate that feeling, and I'm trying to get better at just essentially being okay with entertaining chat without me actually putting on risk. If anything, like I started the stream, is evals, right? This action is not really my type of trading, right? And I'm not just simply not going to take anything. And if I do, it'll be on some evals, unless we get a different price action just starts being consolidated, or sorry, displacive in the coming minutes, and I see true potential, then I'll set up my accounts and actually put on risk. Yo, Methodic. What's up, brother? You take anything this morning, G? How's it going? Cole, my man. Retrace into FVG, then break a structure, back into the targets. Alex, there you go, bro. You take anything, or yeah, you take anything, Alex? Bias, which time use identify. Bias, which time use identify. Bias, which time. Not understanding that question, King of Dark. Are you saying what bias do I use to identify? What time frames do I use to identify bias? Did you wake up recently? Why is it my hair messed up? My girl was just telling me you should fix your hair, but I ran out of time. No, not recently. I woke up at 9. I skipped AM, and yeah. Man, I woke up late today. No trade for me so far. I might just start tomorrow. Same, bro. Methodic. But for me, it was purposeful. I don't really. I wanted to see price develop for the week, and that's kind of what we're getting now. Oops. We'll see how the hourly closes here. That was a 30-minute look. Methodic. For you, the confirmation would be a hold of that area. William. No, for me, a confirmation. So again, like I'm just kind of putting pieces together, right? The 4-hour, again, is respecting that order block. And it's a little bit clearer on ES, right? ES is a little bit more trendy, I guess you would say, for the session. On the hourly, we are creating higher highs and higher lows, right? This is simple textbook action, right? You shouldn't be, if I take this tool right here, let me remove that magnet, and literally draw what price action has been doing. And we move this to the top. Oh, shoot. Right? If you were to tell me you're shorting this, right, without looking at price, right, you shouldn't be shorting this, right? So kind of what I'm getting at is price action on the higher time frames is bullish, right? On the 15-minute, everything's bullish, right? Now I'm just waiting for some sort of pullback to get more of a conviction. Why? Because I like to trade, especially in ranging markets. I think that's where premium and discount trading kind of the magnet, turn it off. So we're currently in premium of the range. I want us to come back to discount of that range so I can then look for a potential entry. I'm not saying that that'll happen because I've seen it time and time again where we just continue. But for me, especially in ranging markets, I want to see us trade from premium to discount to premium. And all that is like you take the leg and over 50% is considered a premium. Below it is discount. So I want to get somewhere in that discount area and seeing if we hold there and then see how price action develops in that area, meaning the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and then make a decision from there. Maybe we get something like this, and all I really need is this. That's all I really need. With the idea that price can go up here, but I'm comfortable with just taking this. So yeah, to answer your question is I'm literally just waiting for a pullback. NQ just riding the EMAs up slow and steady. Yeah, I don't use EMAs, but I can see that the 5-minute is literally just slowly ticking up. And I genuinely don't like trading this price action. I want to trade more displacive moves with speed. I'll degen for you, brother. No worries, I got you. Nah, don't degen for anybody, bro. Your analysis is good enough, to be honest. Your analysis is good enough, to be honest. Thank you, bro. Nah, don't trade for us, man. Trade your model and entry when it presents itself, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of coming to realize is I just need I need to, I guess, fill the gaps, right? When I'm not trading and I'm not really looking for anything, just fill the gaps with you guys looking at chat. Nah, yeah, don't risk methodic. You can trade, brother, no doubt about that. The fact that you are calm and have no urge to take a trade tells us about profitable trader. Yeah, yeah, appreciate you that. Appreciate you for that, bro. Yeah, it's getting easier and easier to come on here and just kind of talk, and I'm loving it. And pairing that with actual trading, I think I need I guess like I was mentioning earlier, is learn how to detach from chat and literally lock in. And I guess that's the goal for this week for myself is when I'm interested in something, kind of forget that I'm on stream and literally just trade. And that might take 30 minutes, that might take 20 minutes, but I think it would give you guys a lot of value and it would make me kind of not really, might have the stream not conflict with my trading essentially. You trade only, no, I trade mainly AM session, King of Dark. AM sessions, and when I got presented this offer, I started trading both AM and PM, which it's only been like a month. So yeah, but predominantly AM session is the session that I've been trading for the last like 6 years. No need to force trades because we need to learn not to force to. Yeah, exactly. I never thought of it that way, honestly. Rumoy is like you guys would by me not taking any. I mean, here's the thing though, everyone trades differently and I'm aware that people are catching moves in this area, right? I'm aware that people are different type of traders. Like someone said on the chat that they use EMAs. So if we pop up a EMA, moving average, look, yeah, I'm aware that people are potentially getting this EMA test back into high of day, and I don't know how people trade it, but I'm aware of that, right? So whatever your edge is, trade it. But yeah, I guess the moral of the story is like, just simply understand context, right? Where are we on the bigger time frames? And does that align with your overall edge? Man, I haven't drank water today. Only thing I liked from this chart was failed 15-minute sell at the time, suing the 2-minute, 5-minute buy setups to get a nice trade. 15-minute failed sell. Oh, right here, essentially. Oh man, I just read something. I'll read it right now. The time suing in the 2-minute and 5-minute buy setups to get a nice trade. Nice. Yeah, that was a good trade, honestly. Somewhere in this area, but I wasn't in front of my screens. We'll see if we get a pullback, though. I would really love a pullback. Let's see. Identify for bias. Which time frame choose? 1 hour, 4 hour. My entry type is. Yeah, for bias, I would go for the 4 hour, 1 hour mainly. I do use the daily and weekly, mainly the daily and weekly, just for overall highs and lows. And sometimes we have gaps that we need to come back and trade to, such as like this one maybe. Not saying we are, but that's what I would mark. And 4 hours, just overall intraday, like where is the market headed to within the next hour or two that I'm going to be staring in front of my screens. So for this, if I were to flip a coin, I'd say we're going up essentially. Hourly, again, it's a little tricky because we just displaced lower. We completely rejected the lows and we're back in the range. So I'm anticipating some sort of just rangy, slow action for PM session. So that's kind of how I break it down. And then once I have a read on that or some sort of an idea of what could happen next, I hop on the 15-minute and the 5-minute just to identify where could I potentially enter. And then once I have an area, say that area for me is, say it's right here for whatever reason, I then hop on the 1 minute and then try to look for that entry in that area, right? And if it fails, I try it once again, but if it fails twice, then I'm done with that idea. Not necessarily your hair, just looks like you didn't get enough coffee, although it might be just me. All good, G. Let's have a great week. Cole, man, I did only have one coffee. Man, am I lacking energy? Do I need to just do a couple, jump up and down or something? But no, I woke up a couple hours ago, bro. But let's go. Thank you, boss. Of course, William, did you take any trades this morning? No, I skipped morning session this morning. Purposefully because of where we are. I want price action to develop into the coming week. So tomorrow I'll wake up for AM session. No, you didn't skip the morning. Thanks. Do you cut weight? How often do you work out? How do you cut weight? How do I cut weight? So I count my macros, right? I'm currently, well, like I mentioned earlier, I went on complete absolute tilt with my diet this weekend. I started my cut at 225. This was close to 30 days ago. And I got to 209. I think I was 209 on Friday. So I was like, okay, let me get a little cheat meal in. Again, that cheat meal turned into a cheat day. That cheat day turned into a cheat weekend. So this morning, I woke up at 2:15. No, sorry. Actually, I wrote it down. Give me 1 second. I woke up at 2:14, which is 5 pounds heavier than I woke up on Friday. So that's an issue. That's a big issue. So I got to lock in. My goal was 205 by next Tuesday, which, man, it's tough. How often do I work out? I try to work out at least 5 days a week, at least minimum. You have any private Discord or YouTube channel or Insta? I don't have any of that. The only thing for now, I do have an Instagram that I will. It's Lomeli Trades. I'll type it up here somewhere on the chat in a minute. You scalped some of that NQ to the top, but it's not the best action. Yeah, it's not. This isn't really good action, although it's uptrending, right? It's creating higher highs and higher lows. If you are trading anything at this current moment, have it be longs. But personally, I don't really like trading this sort of action. Let's see. How is ES doing? Let's see. ES is respecting that down candle. Let's see. I'm locking in for a second. Let me see if what I do like is that we're respecting the 5-minute order flow, meaning every down candle is getting respected. Literally just creating higher highs and higher lows. On what I just peeped on ES is that we are respecting that last down candle for the 15-minute. Yeah, it's clearly bullish on the hourly 4-hour. NQ in this case is leading, right? Look at the prior swing high, which was here at the 8:15 candle, and then look at where we are compared to ES. So this is literally NQ is clearly leading. Yeah, no. I want to see some sort of pullback. Let's see where discount is of this range. One trade, NQ, Y trade other. Only trade NQ, Y trade other pair reason. Oh yeah, I skipped a lot. I don't trade the EMAs, just have them on my chart 9, 20, 21. Yeah, they EMAs are helpful in trending markets, but when markets are ranging, they're just going to give you a whole bunch of false signals. So I'm not saying you can't use them, but understand that in ranging markets, which are more than half the time, they're going to give you false entry and exit signals. Appreciate you, Alex. Lomeli Trades. Is this the NQ? Yes. This is the NQ right here. And this to the left of me is ES. As you say, we need to see how a profitable trader operates. And a profitable trader knows that they won't always have valid entries. What do you mean? What do you mean, Virginia? You're basically saying that that because I'm waiting for something to happen, that's wrong of me? Nah, bro, you're doing great. I don't care what this guy talking about. No, genuine question. No hard feelings. Nah, of course, Cole. Nah, none taken, bro. For me, maybe you're getting it a little confused, Virginia. I think what I'm waiting for is for price to do something, and if it doesn't, I'm not taking any sort of action, right? Like, sure, a valid entry I see here is taking along into that high of day. That's completely valid, but for me, I want to see more, right? And that's I genuinely think that should be okay for every trader to think that way. If I want more to happen from the market for me to actually be fully convicted and put on risk, real money risk, then I would want to see more for me, right? But everyone's different, I guess. Stream Labs is, oh, thank you, Cole. Appreciate it, bro. That's what I was literally gonna look into, but it's exclamation point and then Insta. Got you. Thank you, brother. What up, my boys? Cryptic Moons. What's up, brother? Damn, you're roughly. I'm at roughly two. I need to cut back to work. Rye guy, you're at 225. I need to cut back to work. Yeah, the only reason I started cutting was because of this trip that I have coming next week. But yeah, it gets easier once you get in the groove of things, but it's tough though, it's tough. Where are you from originally, brother? I'm from the DR. I'm from I was born in Santa Clara County, so San Jose, in California, and lived around the area since. Where are you from? Congrats, you have been liquidated. What the fuck? You have been liquidated? What does that mean? Streamlabs. Right. Yeah, I saw RTY's action this morning. It was pretty trending in the morning. And it was, I didn't even look at it. I saw it on Jake's stream. I was skimming through it before stream started. Yeah, RTY has been pretty nice today. It's about to test all-time highs again. No, not the other way around. Haha, sorry, I don't speak English. It's just that you have to wait for the correct setup. Yes, Virginia. Yeah, no, yeah. No, I don't care what yeah, I knew you didn't mean it in that way. But yeah, for me, like kind of what I was trying to get across was I just want to see if I don't see X, for example, like if I make a game plan that I want X, Y, and Z to present itself and it doesn't, then I don't do a thing, right? Now, if X, Y happens, but Z doesn't, then I still don't do a thing, although I might be, like, for example, here I'm convicted that we're going to go higher, right? Price action on the lower time frames is clearly bullish, but I want to see some sort of pullback, right? Confirmed on the 15-minute. And if we don't, then and we get somewhere up here and we readjust, I'd potentially be looking for a long into that draw. So it changes moment by moment. Like here, if the next 10 minutes, the hourly is going to close, right? And if we 15-minute, if we continue this action, I would look for a potential scalp into that high. So it changes moment by moment, but in this middle area zone, I wouldn't really be interested in putting on risk. Putting on risk with the assumption that I'm holding into that high of day, right? Because we could be, I guess, take a quick scalp, but that's just not my type of trading. Lomeli sounds Italian, but sounds like you know some Spanish. Nah, I'm not Italian, brother. Full on Spanish. I struggled learning English growing up in elementary because I would literally just speak Spanish at home, right? Both my parents are Mexican, and I was the firstborn, so I was the oldest. So I struggled learning English growing up, and eventually, I mean, now it's like what's the word? Sorry, I blanked out. I was looking at chart. But yeah, now it's I know both languages pretty well, which is nice. Bro, I learned ICT constantly. You're in any idea for self-improvement? Any idea for self-improvement? What do you mean, King of Dark? Like self-improvement outside of trading or in your trading? Cole, I'm going to Costa Rica. I'll be there for a little bit over 2 weeks. And I went there last year. So this is one thing about me that I got into mainly last year is traveling. Traveling has been amazing. My favorite spot that I went to last year was Costa Rica, and I was only there for I believe 10 days, and I genuinely loved it to the point where I considered moving there for a while, but yeah, I don't know. Moving away from family and everything's kind of tough, but yeah, well, I will be there for a couple weeks, and I'm doing a couple of different spots in Costa Rica. So we'll see how it is. It's La Fortuna, Tamarindo is amazing, and then we're going to a handful more places, but should be fun. And I should be streaming for PM sessions, which should be amazing. Nice. That's the full port code. Code. Oh, oh, okay. The full port. That's funny as hell. I didn't even know. I saw him messing with it on stream on what was it, Sunday? But that's funny. You have been liquidated? That's funny as hell. So it's exclamation full port. That's funny, wrong. Oh man. Nah, I don't. You don't gotta apologize, Virginia. No, no, no. None taken. No, no, no hard feelings, brother. We're all here to learn. Kindly tech, Kidly tech, higher time frames. Not understanding that Kuna pay. Hello, Asayis, Asas. Wait, what is that? Asasirem. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. What's up, brother? Bro, same. I'm outnumbered in my house. Kids speak Spanish, but dad doesn't. Duolingo only goes so far. So I'm assuming your wife speaks Spanish, and speaks to your kids in Spanish. Is that what it is? Fluid, fluid in English is the word. Ah, shit. Trading. I was there for a short trip in Costa Rica. I realized that it's not a quick trip. Everything's spread out so far. Bro, exactly. Like a drive to from La Fortuna to Tamarindo would be like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, like 5 hours. You arrive in San Jose, Costa Rica. That, I mean, everything's so spread out, so you have to really you need a car for sure, and everything is just you need time essentially to travel to that country. Bro, hiking. What part of Costa Rica did you go to? Right guy? Enjoy your trip out there, my boy. Hell yeah, we'll do. We'll still be on charts for PM, but more than anything, I would probably skip AM just to enjoy it a little bit, and but I'll still be here on chat. Where Jaco Limon? Jaco, I heard one of my boys went to Jaco and he said he loved it, but no, not Jaco this time. Volcanoes, hot springs, and coffee. Bro, Literally, I genuinely can't wait. Check out Nicaragua, San Juan del Sur. That's on the list, honestly. All of Central, is Nicaragua Central America, or yeah, I think all of Central America is beautiful, I think. I was in Costa Rica last year. Love the vibe. La Fortuna. Bro, La Fortuna is one of my favorites. To this day, I think it's one of my one of my best days I've ever had was in Costa Rica. Full port the money you want to spend on vacation sounds like a great idea. Nah, horrible. Tú ya sabes. Hell yeah, Oscar. Man, is there a lot of Hispanics on chat, or I see a lot of people talk Spanish. Long until wrong. Exactly, bro. Till next NQ and ES levels. Exactly, literally. Also, Peninsula in Costa Rica is a must. Osa Peninsula. Huh. Never heard of that about She Trades Micros. Osa Peninsula. Let me see. I'm gonna look into it. Osa Peninsula. Sheesh. Is that an island in Costa Rica somewhere? Dang, that looks gorgeous. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful places. PR and visit Rake or Jake. Hell yeah. Hopefully in the future, man. Sometime in the near future. Sweet spot 315 to 345 this time important. Hell yeah, right here. Yes, Uruguay. Uruguay, Hispanic in the house. Oscar. Hell yeah, Virginia. Uruguay. Hell yeah, Virginia. Sri. No understand Spanish. Belize was also a cool country. Went to San Pedro and Cane, Cooker Islands. Belize. I heard Belize is beautiful. Some parts of the boat access only. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I looked it up and it looked pretty like isolated. I live in Fort Lauderdale, Pero de Bolivia. Hell yeah, man. That's actually pretty. That's kind of surprising, honestly. A lot of Hispanics on here. Hola, She Trades. Osai is less visited by tourists, more wild. That's one thing I noticed when I went to Tamarindo, bro. I was amazed at how many. What's the word? I guess people I was I was amazed at how populated it was with Americans, and it was crazy. Like it was overpriced for what it was, but it was, I get it though. It was beautiful. It's amazing. Amazing weather, amazing beaches. Puerto Rico en la casa. Hell yeah. Colombia, unique hospitality. ¿Cómo estamos, chat? ¿Cómo estamos, chat? Oh man. Any Miami Cubans present? Say it, spill it. Oh man, ¿cómo estamos, chat? Start opening up chat with that, huh? ¿Cómo estamos, chat? I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, man, it's tough for me to express trading terms in Spanish. It'd be funny if I just try to, but I don't think I ever would. You were struggling there. Puerto Rico. Yeah, in Miami, but not Cuban. Miami, bro, Miami's amazing. I love Miami. It'd be, we'll see, but I would want to live there at least for a year. Trading Spanish lessons, power hour. Hell yeah. Como ando, chat? What's your favorite spot overall? Overall, so far, I really enjoyed Japan. I did Shibuya. I forgot when I went. It was like towards October. Yeah, it was towards October because we came back in Halloween. I went for a couple of weeks to Japan and we did Shibuya, Tokyo, um, Kyoto. We did Osaka, and bro, the level of I don't know, just hospitality from people, like to put it this way, I got there and I was lost for, it was me and my girlfriend, we were lost for like 5 hours. And or lost total, it was like an hour and a half, but from getting to airport to our hotel, it was a total of 5 hours, which ideally should have took like an hour. And I started asking questions and realized how many people didn't really speak English. So, I mean, a lot of them did, but it was just, they didn't fully speak it, right? So it was hard to communicate and ask for directions. And, but yeah, people would literally walk you streets and blocks to get you to where you needed to be. And streets were clean. Everything was amazing. Food was amazing. Yeah, everything was amazing. So I think culturally, Japan was my favorite, but overall, just like having a good time. I think Costa Rica was fun. But those two spots I think were amazing for me. Colombia, Jazz Lee, hell yeah. When's the best weather out there? Out where, Alex? In Costa Rica? Do you trade also evenings like this time or earlier? Yeah, I predominantly focus on my morning sessions, and I think for the most part they provide more cleaner setups in the morning time. Um, but uh, but yeah, I mean, even if you look at it this way, like these two candles, two 15-minute candles in the morning is literally, which took essentially 30 minutes, is literally what the last from 8 a.m. to 12, what these last 4 hours have been doing, right? So it's a clear example of why AM sessions will always be more fluid and more just cleaner to trade, I guess. Is it easy communicating in Japan with English? It is, but I was using Google Translate a lot. So if I was lost, I'd ask my phone and then I just speak it out. But I came back knowing a couple things, which was just thank you, which is origato gozaimasu. That means thank you, I think. I think. But other than that, I didn't talk to anybody. Like I didn't have a full on conversation with anybody other than my girlfriend for like the 2 weeks, which was kind of, I didn't realize that was happening until we were on the plane. We're like, man, we haven't like had a full on convo with anybody, which was overall cool experience though. I would definitely, we're planning to go again. Pre-market, I think, yeah, it was origato gozaimasu, something like that. But amazing, amazing time, amazing people. You trade ICT and Jake Strat? If so, what main parts do you take from each of them? I essentially from Jake, what I took was trend, right? Potential trading the trend, right? Potential higher lows and on a downtrend, potential lower highs and trying to catch those, right? And with ICT, all I really took from him was the overnight sessions, which were London lows, right? And London highs, and then Asia highs, Asia lows, and for example, like in this case, we took London lows and then we started creating potential higher highs and potential higher lows. And we are clearly uptrending here on the 5 minute. After the 15-minute inverse fair value gap, after the 15-minute fair value gap got inverted, we are now essentially in a bullish kind of sentiment, right? So from Jake, like I said, it's mainly keeping it simple with trend and not really having many things to look for. And with ICT, it's fair value gaps. Just gave me a more exact entry as to where, if price pulls back, where am I looking to actually enter? And then to the point of entry, like if I enter right on say an inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute or a change in state, I have a clear defined stop loss, right? Which is literally like the swing low. So pairing those two together kind of made me understand price a little bit better, right? And more than anything, knowing when to not take anything, right? Which was for me the hardest thing. How you order food? Nah, ordering food, most spots, at least the ones I went to, they spoke English, so that was pretty good. But yeah, but I would say this though, when there were some menus that were confusing. I didn't know how to order, so I would ask questions and I would use Google Translate. So I'd be like, what does this plate come with, I don't know, steak and noodles or something? And I would ask them using my phone essentially. But it's a cool experience, honestly, going to a different country where you don't know nothing and actually kind of meshing into their overall. Yeah, it was fun to say the least. We stayed in San Jose because it was quick, bro. One day Hacienda, La Chimbas hike. Another day Termales, Hacienda were the closest. Nice, hell yeah. Yeah, San Jose is a little, bro. Their mall's huge for being in Costa Rica. It was huge. Had to drop in a few minutes. Did I miss a trade? Armin, no, not yet. All I'm waiting for, I mean, this is clearly delivering bullish, right? So if you do take anything, I think it's to the upside. Yeah, so we inverted that fair value gap. So now we're still in premium, but let's see how the 15 minutes looking. Man, I've been having horrible allergies. Horrible. Fire. Nah, you good. You got Armin. No, brother, we were just talking about how amazing Japan is. I lined the lower high on NQ. We shall see. The lower high on NQ. Potential. Wait, you long the lower high. You long this lower high? No, wait, lower high. Potential higher low, you mean? I've never been outside of Europe. I really want to visit America, but I need some bread. Yeah, traveling is expensive, man. But if you do it smart, I noticed that the most expensive, I mean, the most expensive thing outside of course, the plane ticket would be, for me at least, I don't know why, it's food. Like genuinely just food and hotel, but food is a lot pricier than most people think. It adds up. Sorry, I mean, yes, that a potential higher low, yeah. It's a good trade. Like I said, it's worthy of some evals here. But I mean, just follow a trend until it's broken essentially. But I would like to see us pull back a little bit deeper, and then I would be interested in some longs if we get that, or just be a little bit more displacive towards draw. Right now, currently, we're not really doing much. Literally, just yeah. This is not my type of trading. Yeah, the bad thing about PM session chat is that we're in a ticking time bomb, which is AM. You can be like, oh, I'll come back later when I see XYZ. For PM, it's like it has to happen now or not, or else we don't take anything. And that could be an issue psychologically for a lot of people, which is like they need to take something before market closes. I'm dyslexic on this higher low. No, yeah, I feel you, bro. I understood you though. I think I understood you, which is what I just wanted to make sure. I thought you said you were longing this higher high essentially. I was like, man, where's your stop should be at the swing low minimum. Bro, saying food is usually the biggest of my one for my wife and I. Yeah, bro, food is crazy. Because if you think about it, you're eating food and just snacks in general. You're eating 2, 3 times a day for two people, and most of the places people tour or travel to are tourist area, which they take advantage of you, right? So that's what, say 200, 300 bucks for two people, and now I'm assuming people have kids, right? 300 bucks, say you go for 2 weeks or even a week, right? 300 times seven, that's what, 2100. So it adds up, honestly. It's a cost that most people don't really consider. You're in gold long. Let's look at gold. I never really traded gold. Let's see. Oh shoot, yeah, gold's nice. Yeah, gold is moving a lot better than ES and NQ. Yeah, gold is a lot better. Yeah, your gold play would be a lot better than ES and NQ. Let's see. Yeah, just compare the last. Look, this is what I mean, chat. Um, let's look at since stream started. Let's look at that versus that. This is literally more directional, right? Whereas an ES literally just takes out the high, comes back to the range, takes out the high, comes back into the range, where gold is actually being a little bit more directional. But yeah, your gold trade is looking good. Hold that motherfucker. Let me see. Let me look at gold actually. It's looking interesting. I've never traded gold, chat. Let's see. That's the gap here. Let's mark it down. And I think it might have been too late. Let's go see if we get a pullback here on gold. I have gold and NQ open. Yeah, Japan was like US. So eating out 3 times a day gets you. Yeah. Yeah, literally Japan prices are they were pretty expensive as well. Literally like 100, 120, 150 for two every dish. Glad I'm not nuts. There's first time for everything. There's a first time for everything. Bro, literally. I remember texting Jake when in February when price action was shitty on NQ, and he was like, "Bro, gold is amazing." And gold had just came off of its complete, nice run. But yeah, gold is looking nice here. We'll see. How's the daily on gold looking? Am I a gold trader now, chat? 15. So the 15-minute just closed, right? First time for everything. Yeah, RTY was nice today. Hell yeah, I saw that. Oscar. Time to start trading gold. Bro, hell yeah. I mean, for you, I already do. Man, gold for me, it's I kind of try to stick to what works, and for me, trading NQ has been working. So I'm almost like I'm very what's the word? What's the right word here that I'm looking for? Like if something's working for me, I'm super hesitant to try something else. And yeah, that's the only reason why I haven't traded gold. I watched it run, I seen its clean moves, but in my head, I'm thinking if something's working, why deviate from it? And man, it's just tough for me to get out that mindset, which maybe is a bad thing, but who knows? Welcome to the gold side. Probably redundant, but can you tell us about the boxes you draw in the chart? No, yeah, no worries. Yeah, maybe it comes second nature to me, and maybe I should break it down a little bit more. So here, bro, yeah, it's. We'll start from the 4 hour. The 4 hour, this box here, the orange one, is literally just the last down candle before the up move. So that's just telling me that price is using past selling pressure as support, right? That's all it is. It's an order block, right? So let's move this to the side. And then this box here, right? We inverted the bearish fair value gap on the hourly. So all that is yeah, just the high and low of those two candles. And 15 minute. On the 15 minute, this box here is the last down candle on the 15 minute, right? Which if we come back since the down move, that's the last down candle we respected, right? And then we go to this last down candle, which we respected here, right? So we're respecting bullish order flow on the 15 minute alongside the 4 hour, right? Alongside on the 1 hour, we rejected these lows and we moved back to premium of the range. And then since stream started, I was kind of hinting at I wanted to see a pullback back into discount to then take a long into the new week opening gap. And yeah, it's looking like we might not want to do that and might want to hold. So here, let's see. We'll see how we react here at these lows. And if we do, I might be willing to take a trade on an eval today, or a couple of evals, something like that. But yeah, literally price is fractal. Like if we go on the 5 minute here, right? Every down candle before the up move. Just remember that. We go here, here, we respect it, right? And then here, the last series of down candles, we respect it. Here, here, we respect it. Here, the last down candle before that move, we've been respecting it, right? And then here is the last down candle that we're currently at and we're respecting. So here it's I'm kind of just, again, I don't really like this slow and trendy, slow, choppy to the upside kind of action, although it is clearly bullish. But I'm willing to take a stab here soon if we hold. Once we take out that swing low here and we hold, be potentially open for an eval take. 15 minute, 5 minute, NQ. Gold's looking nice though, honestly. Slightly better than NQ is. Let's go back to NQ and ES. I need that. Let's see. Let's remove this, but typically I wouldn't have these marked down, but I'm just trying to paint a picture here as to what I'm looking for. And then same thing with ES. ES moves slightly different, but for the most part, it's pretty similar to NQ. Let's see. My bad, chat. I'm locking in real quick. Let me see. I'm trying to see if this is worthy of some real account risk. Premium, we inverted. There's 1221. Probably reluctant. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I have the same issue with oil. It moves different. Yeah, every asset will move differently, which is kind of not my concern when looking at gold, but like, yeah, I've done that too many times where I try to deviate and it just doesn't work for me. And maybe it's a mental thing, right? Much slower than NQ. Oh, YM. Yeah, I deviated completely from YM and gold and what's the other one? It's the Dow, the Russell. Dow and the Russell, much slower than NQ. Thank you. We'll rewatch this a few times. No, for sure. I think there's a lot of game in what I just mentioned. It's understanding context, right? So clearly, market is in a bullish sentiment, right? There's no reason not to because of what I just explained. So if you rewind, I've mentioned it a couple times, and even including like Asia and London sessions. It's pretty full of game in my opinion. Methodic. You're in longs, stop around 2, 6, 7, 10. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's literally methodic, bro. That's literally kind of what I'm looking to see. But for me, I'd want to see us take out these lows here and then look for some sort of continuation. But bro, yeah, I'm literally, or seeing if ES does that. So ES just took out the lows. Let's see if NQ here holds. But yeah, similar trade, bro. First TP 26760. 760. Why is it 760? Is it like you have a fixed R? Upper 25% of DRT of the upper 20. Oh, I see what you mean. Like the overall fib extension, right? Of that move. I've never really looked into that. But I can see your entry. Your entry, especially given how we're delivering. We're holding I mean, structure on the 15-minute is clearly bullish. The 5-minute has been clearly bullish. We're still within that range. So for me, the line in the sand would be that equilibrium, or actually, let me take that out. Equilibrium. So yeah, for me, the line in the sand would be that red line, which is the middle of that last down candle in the 15 minutes. So we'll see. We'll see if we can put on some risk here. At this point, I want us to take that low out and then can reverse. We'll see. How's a 30-minute looking? 15. 5. So we took out that low. For me, the line in the sand for longs would be that equilibrium of that down candle. Yeah, we'll see how we respect that equilibrium line. And at the point of entry, all I'm looking for is some sort of essentially 1 minute market structure shift, right? So something like that, 1 minute to get inverted, right? And then it'd be nice if we get that change in state, which is literally just a break above that. So something like that. Final target for that new week opening gap. Yeah, literally same, bro. Same exact. Let me load up my. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, so. One second. We're rejecting it, so I'm not looking to get into anything yet. Chat. Ever since you mentioned the Dominican Republic, you've been bumping El Alfa. Man, I wish I could bump music here, but unfortunately with copyright reasons, I can't. NQ. Yeah, I'm looking at NQ. Not yet, but we'll see if that last down candle gets respected here. Let's drop a like for the boy Lomeli. Let's see if we can get this like count up. I don't know where we're at right now, but let's see if we can get this up. Coming into the final end of this stream. We'll see if we can catch a banger. Follow the stream chat and turn on those notifications. Hell yeah, Oscar. Appreciate you, my man. Full port. Congrats, you've been liquid. Man. That's funny, man. My bad, chat. We at 60 now. Love you, chat. We're at 60 likes. Can we get this to 100? There's currently 124 viewers here. Can we get this to 100 likes? So the 15-minute just closed, and we closed below the EQ of that last, basically below the midpoint of that order block, but we're still respecting it, so we'll see. So we came back to tap it, that last down candle. Eight, let's see. Two. I'm looking to see how we close here on the 1 minute. Oh, this is nice. So I'm trying a small stab here. I'm taking off some at high of day, or at the swing high. Here. $774.50. Okay. Let him cook, chat. Just joined, doing my like. Hell yeah, appreciate you guys. Price needs to hold a low now if we want to see. Yeah, exactly. That swing low has to hold. Our stop is down here. Who's taking notes? Let him cook. Ewan Loam doing longs. Yeah, I'm trying a small stab here for longs before the market closes. Nothing crazy though. What's your entry, bro? Bro, I do not follow my trades. Whatever, I'm just walking you guys through what I'm seeing. So do not follow anything. It's just kind of walking you guys through the thought process of what I'm looking for. What up, chat? Level to level Brian. What up, chat? And some logs, my guy. I just full parted my account on this. No. Absolutely not, my guy. Let's see if we get stopped here. So it's still in my position here currently. Now we're back to essentially almost break even. Let's see. Full port, bottom pressed. Oh, full port button. Let's see if I can do it. Exclamation point, full port. Wait, let me see. A wise woman once said, you can't always get what you want. There you go. Congrats. You've been liquidated. Made 100 off that low. Hell yeah. Can't always get what you want. Yeah, I need to go back and watch that Emily stream. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it sounds interesting. No risk, no Rari. Exactly, brother. Shoot or shoot, man. Shoot or shoot. I'm back us basically break even. Bro, if this didn't stop me out, this will be probably the closest I've ever been to getting stopped out to then having it turn around and come to work. If you guys look at MNQ is kind of what I'm executing right now. It created like a higher low. How's a 15-minute looking like? So ES took out the swing low here while NQ didn't. We'll see. There's 23 minutes into the market close, so we'll see if we get a push or a complete dump. Let's look at chat. Emily from Idaho. You don't know if she's from Idaho. Was your stop at 26710? Yeah, my stop was it's currently at 717.75 on MNQ. Price action sucks, man. Just hit my stop. Just hasn't hit my stop yet. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna hit mine. I would want it to hold, but it hasn't. We'll see though. For PM session, yes, it's at 12:30 essentially. So that trade was kind of pushing it, but because I entered at literally 12:30. The charts giveth and the charts taketh away. Man. I'm bad, Chad. I'm looking at my positions here. 2. Four, 77450. Let's see, what light count are we at? Let me see. We are currently at 82 likes. Chat, can we get this another, what is that, 18 more likes? We're at 86 now. Let's see if we can get this up and going, up to 100. If you guys found value in today's session, can we get this up to 100 likes? There's currently 127 of you guys watching. Come on, smash that like button. Oh shit, we're up in. Okay, so now we're slightly above break even here. Let's see if we get a push into end of day. If we push past that high, we'll see. Let's go, methodic. 97 likes currently. Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys. We appreciate you, Brian. Hell yeah, Brian. Just liked. Jake's going live at. Yes, so the next Jake's going live. The next person going live will be I believe it's wrong. So an hour after Asia session opens. And then yeah, Jake's going live tomorrow though, for sure in the morning. No, I'm with you, Alexis. If we sell off into the close and my stop is in place. I was just trying to attempt to catch a continuation into end of day, which we've been kind of respecting. Bullish order flow, bullish order blocks. So that's kind of the thesis behind my trade. That would be wrong. Oh, you mean 7 and 9? Yeah, so that's wrong. Yeah. I thought you meant in the morning. Man, we're not going nowhere. Nowhere. We're respecting that EQ of that 5-minute order block, so that's the only thing that's kind of holding us. As soon as we dump, the only thing is that ES already fell below that and we're trading lower. So if we're going to move, we're going to move right now to either side. $30-minute. We got 17 minutes into market close. Let's see. Do you guys trade multiple sessions or just one session? I'm assuming most of you guys trade only AM session. Every session, man, that's crazy. All day. Just kidding. Trade whenever 365 is on. Okay, so I just got stopped on MNQ right now. VNDA is only pulling back. Mostly mornings, brother. Let me see. Gold had a pullback as well, huh? Yeah, so we got this change of character on the 15-minute. We'll see. We're in premium of the range. We just got this change in character on the 15-minute, but we're still holding 5-minute structure for NQ. We're still holding this low. So that's the only thing that's good. How we doing, chat? I like AM Power Hour in Asia. Yeah, certain days offer more opportunities for certain sessions. Like last week, Asia session was amazing. Alan's session for nighttime is my bedtime videos. I'll pop it up for like 30 minutes before I'm going to bed, and I watch his stuff. Asia for gold, yeah. Yeah, for the most part though, AM session is the more directional, more fluid type of market. Like consistently, plus. Methodic, brother, was your stop at the swing low? I think your stop you said was 710. Still 710. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's the obvious swing low. 15-minute would, 5-minute would, yeah. Not looking too well right now though, but still valid. 350 is when the wild swings happen. Yeah, we'll see if we get it here. Hopefully it does so Methodic can bank. Gold broke trend on me. Ah, shit. Yeah, this is sloppy. But I still see higher though. We'll see. So it's a level below 8:30 a.m. swing. I have to go back and look at that. 8:30 a.m. So 5:30 my time. Oh, you mean, what do you mean by that level? 8:30 a.m. Eastern time? Yeah, if I wasn't trading AM session, I'd pop in for Jake's, but it's a little bit like if he's long and I'm short, it messes with my overall bias. Yeah, no point of forcing anything here. Like I said, if you're in a trade, trail it, but there's 10 minutes into market close. And yeah, we've been slowly trailing up. No reason to be short here yet, in my opinion, until we break that swing low, the 710. Holding bearish though. I think if we were to go higher, I think we would have done so already, but currently not doing much. We'll see in 30 seconds. We'll see what the last 10-minute does. How crazy would it be if we get that gap fill the last 10 minutes? I know a lot of people who started trading this group and who don't. Yeah, it's hard, Victoria. It becomes tough when you have, or not so much that it's hard, but it does affect you mentally. Like seeing someone next to you be long and you're like, oh, I'm seeing shorts, right? Or vice versa. $8:30 Eastern, so it's 5:30 my time. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Man, this is looking like a nice short here. Should we slap some shorts on these evals again? Nah. Yeah, there's really nothing to trade here, honestly. But so long we hold that swing low on bullish, and once we break that, I would be looking for a trade back into discount of that lower leg, but it's a tough range. I tried a long here, which it failed, with the idea that we would continue higher into the new week opening gap. And I wasn't even looking to catch the whole thing, just literally at essentially swing high, I would take some off, but never came. So now you reassess, reanalyze, and I'm looking at price, how price, the 15-minute got essentially a change in state, right? ES, you can see it clearly on ES, and on the 5-minute, we're literally respecting all the up candles. So as soon as that swing low gets broken, I can see us dump. Just chop. Best to just play top and bottom of range. Yeah, exactly. When it's ranging like that, it's better to just trade the extremes. So we took out that low methodic. Yeah, you managed to miss. That's all that matters, bro, honestly. We'll see if we, bro, what if we just took that out just to stop you out? No, but yeah, we took out that swing low. We'll see what happens. We're reacting off of it. We'll see. No, it's going on no, bro. That's how it be. We'll see if we dump from here, or we just want to keep ranging. Last 5 minutes. Or we use that swing low as a kind of line in sand to continue pushing. But if we're short, that last up candle should hold. If not, we should move higher. But again, looking at context, looking at the daily, we're literally inside yesterday's range. The 4 hours still holding bullish, but if we look at the hourly, we're in premium of that larger leg. So it gets a little tricky when trying to take a long and a short, essentially, because the long would be in premium, but the short would be against higher time frame narrative. going 15 minutes, setting up nice buy signal. 15 minutes setting up nice buy signal. If you look at it that way, yes. But like I said, on ES, I mean, it just triggered on ES here. We'll see. Yeah, we got 2 minutes into the market close. I think that's about it for me. I'm reading chat. Hold on. Yeah, that's about it for me, guys. Next stream will be wrong at I believe 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, so tune in for that. And yeah, I'll be on again same time tomorrow. See you guys, chat. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for getting us to over 100 likes.